Hello, everybody in YouTube land. Okay, here we go. There's his base done from the last session. We're going to do his loincloth now. Pretty tight to get to this, so I'm going to have to get all my precision skills tight. As usual, there's a camera over there that's live on Instagram, and those people probably input while I'm doing this as well and ask questions, which is really great for everybody because they might ask a question that really helps you out. So yeah, and if you ever want to get involved with that, hit the link below and join in on the live streams that I do as well. I just kind of do them randomly during a week. So yeah, there you have it. I'm also going to do a monthly live stream for my Patreon subscribers, and the initial live stream will go up for everybody at the beginning of a month-ish, and then we'll go onto my Patreon subscribers of a particular tier, because they make their effort by supporting me financially, and those that don't want to do that, they can make their effort by turning up at a time and a place, and I'll give you the best damn lesson I can. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Anyway, waffly waffle. What colours have I got? Night Lord's blue, Dry Bark, Mephiston red, Evil Sun scarlet. These two, Fire Dragon bright, Hero yellow. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's just get some Dry Bark rolling. So the spirit of this project is not about impressing people or winning golden demons or anything like that. It's about letting go and just enjoying the hobby. So that's all I'm going to do. So I've got some Dry Bark on the palette there, and I'm literally just gonna whiz that where I can see a shadow on the model. Now obviously if I move the model around, the shadows will move. So it's up to me then to choose shadows that I like and put them in. Well, how do you choose where your shadows go? Well, I just go like that. Well, there's some shadows. So I'm just going to put the Dry Bark where I see them shadows. You know, and sometimes where I don't see the shadows as well. So let's paint this thing here. In this Dry Bark colour. Just so it's neat. Lovely. See, already that Dry Bark really works, doesn't it? Nice. So here, there's not a shadow. And you see that? So I don't care, I'm putting one in. I don't care. Alright, brilliant. Happy with that. This is just a way of painting. You might find it useful. It's not the way of painting. I'm just going to mix part Dry Bark, part Mephiston. Yeah, I'm going to thin it down a lot more than I did the other one. Oh, you mean you don't have one ideal consistency of paint? No, I don't. We use multiple consistencies for multiple reasons. And I'm just going to lay that half on, half off the Dry Bark areas. Oh wow, check that out. All of a sudden we've got almost what appears to be a blend. Yeah, and I can also let's run it along the side there and down this. Nice. Right. Dabby dabby dabby. Happy with that. This looks like it's going to be a quicker video than I intended. So I might sling some little special bits in here and there as well. There we go, cool. Well happy with that. Right, let's add a little Night Lord's blue in. I wasn't going to do this originally, but decided why not. I'm going to wang it into the Dry Bark, and I'm just going to use this for some of the deeper, potentially darker areas of any of the shading on this red. There's noise for those that were in the last live stream class I did. Okay. Let's get a little bit of that under there. That weird little rip thing. You get it in that rip thing, in that rip thing, under that rip thing. Yeah, right. I think I'm happy with that. Don't feel the need to do any more for shading. Oops, slings his brush everywhere. That's quite like that. Quite like that indeed. Oh, I just put the lid on that and I need it. Pop. Evil Sun Scarlet. Carnagar, hello. Walter, hello. Right, brilliant. Let's get some of that. Look at the stag grass there from the last video. Get out of town, suckers. So I'm going extra thin. I say extra thin. It's still got some opacity, but it's not a glaze. And I'm just gonna reinforce the red in the existing, on the existing base coat. Oops. Now I really get a kick out of painting red. I really enjoy the process. It's not easy, and that's partly why I like it. But I think red's just an awesome colour. And I am an Aries, by the way. It's the colour of Mars, the god of war. Yeah, cool. See, I'm going thicker now. Multiple consistencies are needed. None of this milk bullshit everyone else is peddling. None of this good enough for too thin coats. Sometimes it might be too thin coats. Sometimes it might be 30. There's no ideal answer. You've just got to enjoy the ones you've got. Do you know what? I almost want to leave that as it is. My intention was to go much lighter. I feel like the video is done. Right, let's add a bit of this in. So why would I add Evil Sun Scarlet into Mephiston's Red? It's because Evil Sun Scarlet does not play well with others as a colour. It sticks out. It's so vibrant. It's so hot. It's just like, whoa. I mean, you can even see it there. So if I was to put a highlight of this on the Ogroid, then it'll just, it shouts for too much attention. I don't want that. So I want somewhere in between. So what I do is, oh, and also it'll make blending more difficult. Alright, so that's why I'll always mix some of that colour in with it. Yeah, smooth blending, that is. We had a little wobble then. Brilliant. There we go. Let's just do a load of, oh yeah, edge highlight. Somebody asked me about edge highlighting earlier on, and there you go, you just saw me demonstrate it. There's my brush load. Let's hold it there. Yeah. Could I, would I, should have put the suggestion of texture on me Myrmidon in the cloth. Yeah, I might do. Oh, that's not good. Don't want that. Let's dry brush. Get rid of that. Brilliant. So now I'm ready to take some of the more saturated Evil Sun Scarlet mix. Put that. There we go. In all the relevant places. Boop. 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 the fuss in me is starting to come out. This blend here, I've got a little harsh line that I didn't quite want. And as much as this project is about fun, etc., I'm feeling the need to... oh, there's a bit of static grass just plopped right there. Right, brilliant. Yeah, as much as this project is about fun, the urge for me to smooth out that blend, at least a little bit, is something I'm feeling a little bit overwhelming. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna straighten that out as well. Yeah, there's something about painting red I really get a kick out of. I tend to get extra fussy on it, but that'll do. There you go. Right, zap, 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 zap. Oh, I'm still a little bit wobbly with me brush strokes here, but watch me freak out. Yay, I don't, because it's just miniature painting. You know, I'm here to inspire you guys just to enjoy the process. And the process includes making mistakes. So enjoy them. Your mistakes are there, and they're teaching you all the time. So it's up to you to not to avoid them necessarily, or beat yourself up for making them, but to look at them and find as many lessons as possible, and develop yourself. Just kind of putting an edge around his little loincloth thing now. I don't know if I want to take this more red. Let's just put a touch of Mephiston in there and we'll sneak up on it. Notice I've gone a lot thinner now. Why have I gone a lot thinner? It's because, again, I use that word sneak up. It's because I don't want to go too strong right now. There'll be times when I will, but right now is not one of those times. Oh, poo. While we're painting the bath towel, oh, round his crotch. I thought you were taking the mick then. I was going to lay into you. That was a comment, by the way, you YouTube guys. Yeah, his bath towel. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I like it. Yeah, I should give this model away, shouldn't I, when it's done? I'll give it away to one of my Patreon subscribers. Because those guys have been really patient and awesome to me. You know, kind of, like, at first I used to kind of see it as like just a financial thing, and it's not. It's so much more. It's heart, and there's something very human about it. You know, people who invest in something like Patreon, they're doing something generous. I used to think it was just, I used to have a cynical outlook on things to do with money. I very much have less of that cynical outlook. I'm very grateful that I've developed it. Kind of been forced to, really. So yeah. Well, I was a bit heavy on my edge highlight then. And I say that because there was a guy who asked me earlier on about edge highlighting. I'm being pretty heavy with it. I've overloaded my brush. And that was one of the things I said for that guy to watch out for. And I was just being a little bit too heavy-handed. So both of those mistakes that I told him to watch out for, I've just made. But again, as per the example I'm trying to set, is enjoy making mistakes, enjoy learning, enjoy being at the level you're at, because it's the enjoyment of being where you're at is what gets you to the next step. You don't enjoy being where you're at, you're less likely to stay there, and you're gonna fluff your next step or walk away. You'll turn up, you'll give up. Don't give up. What are you giving up? Why are you giving up? Well, because you got frustrated. Well, you got frustrated with what? Painting a toy soldier. Not winning a frigging trophy. Honestly, right, trophies are not all they cracked up to be. That's another conversation altogether. Alright, cool. I'm quite enjoying doing this. Yeah, there's something about red. There is something about red I really enjoy. JH Minitoras, hello. You doing an Eldar thing at the moment? Quite like that. I think you're that fella, aren't you? Doing like the classic Eldar Dire Avenger. Right, bit of that in there, and I think I might call that quits for highlighting this. I could go lighter, but I just don't want it to pop too much, this red. I've done it again, haven't I? Too heavy. Too heavy. Yes, the noise helps. For those that don't know. Mentioned it in my live video on palettes. Somebody asked me. So go and watch that if you want to know why I make the noise. I feel like I'm doing it all contrived now just to show off. It's not, it actually helps. I might make the noise in my head. Sometimes I might make the noise with me breathing. I'll go. And that helps. Precision. Yeah, quite enjoyed this. Quite a bit. Oh, he's carrying on. He can't help it. He can't help himself. Might have gone a bit too thin there. It's thicker than milk though, isn't it? But I'll just go in multiple layers instead. Oh, I got a bit rushy then, didn't I? Why would I do that? Because it happens. Like I said, paint job is about letting go, having fun, and enjoying the hobby again. So if you know somebody that's frustrated with painting and not enjoying the hobby that much, then send them this way. Get them to watch this. Get them to join in. £5 off a Myrmidon. Yeah, if you click the link below. There's also links to the brushes I like to use, my favourite brushes, and some of my favourite painters' brushes as well as links to getting private lessons with me in my Instagram channel. And again, the Instagram channel is the camera there that's live while I'm doing this, and people can ask questions if they want to. But it's looking pretty quiet now. There's only a few people in. So it could have been you, and there could have been enough space for me to answer your question as well. Alright, I think... No, I'm going lighter. Still going lighter. Notice I've not put this mix in with this one. It's because I want this to pop a little bit more. Oops, too heavy. Too heavy again. Too heavy. So just quick washing my brush. I'll neaten that up in a little bit, though I'm sure on camera you can't really see it and it might look amazing anyway. But for some mad reason, I really love painting red, and when I paint red, I just I really like to do well with it. Did you hear me breathe then? The way I breathe then has helped me be more accurate. Oh, it was the right choice, that. It was the right choice. Brilliant. Just right cut off, caught his thigh there with the red. I'll neaten that up later on. Again, see? Even the pros make mistakes. And we don't care. The only lower end painters seem to care about mistakes. That's the lesson. That is the lesson. Brilliant. Okay. Said I was going to correct that, so I'll correct it back down the scale. So there we go. Just scribble that out with a little bit of, what do you call it? Evil Sun Scarlet. And then I think I'll go underneath. There's a little bit of dry bark mixed in with that in the pot there, so I'll have that. And I'll go underneath and just scribble that bit out underneath. And then we're in a great place to go back in with this and do the job properly. Here we go. Ho ho ho! Nice! Well happy with that. Look at him, he's really starting to come together now. What's next? I mean, I've shown people how to do almost everything so far on this. So I think anything I've not painted, like his wrist guard and his thingy, actually it's going to be the same as the other parts of him anyway. So I'll just smash them out, get them done. So I think really it just leaves his face, finish up on the base, and then that's this guy done, and he can be sent out to one of you guys. Well, what a journey. Oh, and his little scar things. He's looking really nice. I'm chuffed with that. So yeah, tune in for the last few episodes. And let me know how I should give it away. No, don't let me. I've already decided. It's going to one of my Patreon guys. They've been awesome. They've been really awesome. Meanwhile, if you want something for free, I'm giving this guy away. Yay! Again, oh, what did I just put? I did. Look, red. It's got red on you. No, not got red on him. Let's put lids on these, eh? Right, yeah, so I'm giving this guy away. Like, subscribe, and share. No, not like, subscribe. Like, leave a comment why you want this guy on the YouTube video of this guy. The old Myrmidon one. Yeah. And subscribe to my channel. I'm going to choose one of you guys that's left a comment, like the video, and subscribed. So, yeah. Try to grow the channel, man, so I can teach more of you guys and dispel many of the myths that are out there, because there are many. Yeah, nice one. Go and have a look at the links below. You might find some of them useful, like my favourite brushes, my favourite artists' favourite brushes, links to lessons, links to my Patreon if you want to support me, and links to my Instagram and all that business. So yeah. Cheers, guys. Rock on.